This three-day forum is part of a year-long €50,000 project earmarked for the popularizing and training of victim center staff who are acquainting themselves with the documents. Keba Jom, the executive coordinator for Victim Center, underscored the importance of the three-day program, delving into key areas the project is expected to undertake.
So this one-year project is a €50,000 project funded by the African Union and the EU through the Africa Transitional Justice Legacy Fund based in Ghana. It's a one-year project and is aimed at popularizing the African Union transitional justice policies as well as the government white paper on the TRRC recommendations. As part of this project as well, there are activities we will be going around. We are going to engage an artist who is going to formulate a song to sensitize people about the African Union transitional justice policies, as well as popularize the government-wide paper on the TRRC recommendations.
Sene Senghor, a survivor of the April 10th and 11th military crackdown during the 2001 student demonstrations, delivered a keynote address, highlighting the roundtable's significance in paving a way forward to achieve victims' objectives.
Madam Chair, I wish to reiterate the importance of this training to the staff of the VC, which will boost their capacities, sensitize victims and the general public about the African Union transitional justice policies and the government-wide papers on the TRRC recommendations. I wish to thank ATJLF, EU, and the African Union for providing the VC with funding to facilitate this implementation of this project.
Claude Kondo is the political advisor to the resident representative of the ECOWAS mission in the Gambia.
ECOWAS's appreciation to the government and people of the Gambia for their firm commitment to peace, security, and the transitional justice program over the years. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the timeliness of this three-day training cannot be overemphasized. It is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. It is therefore my honest desire to see that this training yields its desired impact.
National Human Rights Commission trainer Basiru Ba described the three-day training as an intensive program assuring effective guides for participants to fully engage with the initiative.
For these 3 days, we expect that the trainers who will be trained here would be properly equipped and they will familiarize themselves more with not only the TRRC process and establishment, but also the recommendations that came out, the white paper, which recommendations were accepted and which were rejected, and then subsequently the implementation plan that was developed by the government, so that victims would know what to expect in each year in terms of the implementation of the recommendations. So it is really timely that people are being equipped with this before they go out to the communities, or as they go out to the communities, to speak and engage with the general population, but also with the victims. Yeah.
Musa Mane, a participant who represents the West Coast region at the Victim Center, said the workshop will provide timely insight, guide and first-hand data on the work that needs to be done going forward.
Our role is very important because we are the grassroots of the center. Any problem with the victims down there, that's our duty, to know their daily problems and to report it to the office. And training like this, anything that we achieve here, we should make sure that, we take it back to the victims in the regions so that there will be no doubt on this transitional justice.
The event is one of the activities expected to popularize and expand insight on the African Union's transitional justice policy and government white paper on the TRRC recommendations. Mohamed Lamin Choy, TRRC News.